At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family because our members become our family. It is not about competition but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about envy. We are going to find out how envy affects people and their weight loss. So first of all, let's find out what envy is. Envy is not something good, it's not something bad. It's depending how you turn it around. For example, envy can help you progress, or envy can help you get stuck in where you are, or even get worse. If you start developing some resentment, or if you feel less than the other people, or if you start judging the other people, if you start talking bad about the other people, that's envy in a negative way. That means that feeling that you have of envy is not good. However, if you turn it around and you have the same feeling, but you feel, instead of feeling less, you feel motivated by the person. You want to achieve the same goals. You want to lose the same weight or even more, or tone your body and so on. And you feel that you can also do it. And by seeing that person is giving you that spark to get out of your comfort zone, that means that you turn that envy around and now it's positive. So if you are thinking about losing weight, if you have envy in a negative way, what you're gonna try to do is pull the other person down. You're not gonna help the other person. You don't want the other person to progress, because you don't want to do anything. You don't want to get out of your comfort zone. Because you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, the best thing unconsciously, subconsciously, that you can do for yourself according to what you're thinking is pulling the other person down. So you're going to start talking bad about the other person, either behind her or his back, or you're going to go directly and tell her some kind of lie, such as, you know what, you're looking like a man, you're lifting too much weight, you're going to injure yourself, what are you wasting your time? If you stop exercising, you're going to gain the weight back. Life, you only live once, you should start drinking, and things like that. And the reason why you do that, once again, is because the envy that you develop is not a good thing. You're trying to pull the other person down. So at the same time that you're pulling the other person down, you're pulling yourself down, and you want to stay in that comfortable area. And that's not going to help you progress. Now let's turn it around in the other side. If you feel that envy and you turn it around in a positive way, now you're going to start asking that person. You're going to start getting curious. You're going to ask, how do you manage to lose so much weight? How do you manage to tone your body? How do you manage to have enough energy to be active? And then the person is going to give you some tips. And once you get those tips, instead of you thinking about pulling the person, you're going to start applying those tips in your life, because you want to become better. You want to get out of your comfort zone. And now that's going to help you to progress. It's going to help you to lose that weight. That's personal. That's when we have that envy. We all have that feeling, and it's okay to have it. It's absolutely nothing wrong with having that feeling. It's what you think of that feeling. Remember, feelings are not thoughts, they're just feelings. It's what you think about that feeling that helps you to become a better person, or not such a good person, right? So think about it. When you feel that envy, how are you going to turn it around for you to progress? That's on personal, like I said. Now let's talk about the other person. What would you do if somebody else it develops those feelings of envy towards you? Like I mentioned, if it's positive, it's good. Let him have that motivation to come and ask you questions and give him the best tip. You want that person to help him progress. Tell them what you're doing. Give him talks. Take him to the place that you exercise and the things that you're eating. Give him recipes. Whatever that you're doing that is working for you, give them to them, because they want to progress. You want everybody to be in your spot, and even better if they can. Not that people are better than you or you are better than other people. It's nothing absolutely about that. We all have the same potential, so nobody is better than nobody. What I'm saying with that is, of course, the person who develops their potential, that means they're pushing harder. If they're pushing harder and they're getting better results, it's because they're doing it. So that's good that other people push hard, because at the same time, you also develop that feeling, and by you developing that feeling, now you know what to do. You don't want to stay behind, but you also don't want to pull the other person. You want to admire the other person, the goals they have achieved, but at the same time, you know you can do that, so you push yourself to do that as well. So if somebody it's envy of you and turns that into a positive way, help him get ahead, help him to get to your same level or even better. But if it turns it into a negative feeling, then even though sometimes it's the ones that we love, then you want to stay away from that people. And this is something that I noticed with a lot of members. Don't let yourself down by the words. A lot of members sometimes they start progressing and they start gaining weight. And even this sounds a little silly, but trust me, it affects them so deeply into an emotional way. They stop doing what they're doing because they don't want the other person to feel bad, and therefore, instead of continue with their goals, they stop doing it, and even they start gaining the weight, like I mentioned. So first of all, whoever it is, even if it's your mom, your husband, your brother, whoever it is, don't let those words take you down. Don't take anything seriously. You know how much you are worth. You know how much you have pushed. You know how much it has cost you to get to that level and lose that weight and achieve your goals. So for the love of God, don't listen to these people, whoever they are. Don't pay attention to the words. They're not real. You continue moving forward. Like I mentioned, that envy, when it's turned into a negative side, is not good for anybody. So you don't want to listen to that at all. Get in their shoes. Understand them. You don't want to, of course, you are a capable human being that is achieving a lot of goals, and you don't want to make the other person feel bad. You want the other person to progress. So whatever you do, don't make him feel bad, but also, if you have a discussion with this person, make him see the truth and reality behind it. What I mean with that is, if they tell you, let's say, what is the point of exercising and eating healthy if you're gonna regain the weight later? How do you know that? Because you're gonna stop eating healthy. How do you know that? Because you have done it before. Because I done it before, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna do it again. This time I'm planning to stick to it. At least I'm trying. Have you tried? No, I haven't tried. Oh, I tried, but I know I'm gonna fail. I think you should continue to try so you don't fail. So you can have a productive conversation with the other person. If they're telling you, you know what? You haven't manly arms, when you know as a woman that you don't, so then tell them the truth. Tell them, you know what? I like my manly arms, and you see how they start bothering you. When they don't see you reacting in a bad way with their bad comments, they stop doing it, and that's what you want. You want them to stop doing it. You want them to step back and really think about what they're saying, and when they notice that what they're saying is anything else than envy in a negative way, they stop doing it, and hopefully they turn around and they get out of their comfort zone and they start doing something from themselves. So that's how envy affects many of our members. Maybe it affects you either personally on a third person, whatever it is. Now you have a tip about know how to deal with it. It's absolutely nothing wrong with the feeling. Just turn it around. If somebody else, like I said, it's developed the feelings against you, so then help him turn it around or move away from that person. Don't listen to that person because it's not going to help you progress. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for another wonderful tip for weight loss.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content offered here, then I know you will enjoy these books. These are great tools to lead you to successful weight loss, better health, and greater happiness.